Well, if you're like me, then you have a difficult time finding your security bits when you need them. Yeah, the funky bits that have the holes in the end of them, have the two dots separated, have the triangle design, all those types of things. Every time I go to look for one, I'm looking through multiple kits to find the bit that I need. And I knew that Milwaukee had come out with some new security bit sets, so I thought I would just kind of showcase them and see what I thought about them. So pretty cool ideas. There's 3 different options here that we have in front of us. 2 that are really good security options, 1 not so much, but still it kind of fits the bill, if you will. So we'll cover all of them here. One of them is a ratcheting driver. The other 2 are pretty much kind of precision drivers and art ratcheting. And one of them is also ready for impact ready or impact driver ready, if you will. So first up is this one here, which is a ratcheting driver. So your typical 1/4-inch drive, ratcheting driver, removable bit here or a removable extension. So you can put the bit directly in here. It's magnetic as well as you have a tension, kind of a detent spring there to hold the bit, double-ended bit right here. So a pretty cool and rubber grip here, and you can set this to ratchet to tighten. You can set it to be just stationary, no ratcheting, or set it to remove as well. So pretty typical ratcheting driver there, right at the bottom of the hub or bottom of the handle. You can actually set the direction on which way to go. Now this is what they're calling a 27-in-1 ratcheting security driver. And also this is the model number 48-22-2912 or 2912. And if you pull on the back here, you'll see that this is what stores all the different bits and gives it that 27-in-1. And we have everything in here. So you see we have double-sided bits. So we've got the hex drive, which are not only the hex drive, but also the security hex drive. So we have the hole in the center of the hex drive. And we also have Torq security. So security Torx, got the hole in the middle of the Torx drives or the Torx bits. And then we get into the Torq-Set. So it looks like a kind of a crooked Phillips drive. So that's called a Torq-Set. And then these are called spanners right here. And we have, I believe, 4 of the spanner bits. So 2 bits and 1 on each side. So I think it's the 4, 6, 8, and 10 spanners as well. So that's one of those from time to time you run into a screw with these on here. And it's always impossible to find that bit because it's tucked somewhere away in one of my bit sets, but who knows where it is. So I'm glad to have all of these right here in one unit where I can use this. By the way, there's quite a bit of tension right here to hold that in place, which I like that because I don't want that flopping around and falling out. As well as when you turn this, there's a little bit of resistance there as well. You can see kind of the plastic propeller design in there that's actually spreading out and creating a little bit of tension, so it's just not all willy-nilly. I'm sure that will get loose over time, but the tension pushing that in, probably not, staying nice and secure. The other cool thing is, pull this out, put this in your impact driver, so if you are dealing with larger screws and want to use your impact driver, you can easily do that. Pull that back out and put it back in your ratcheting driver. But everything's nice and secure all in one place. And by the way, you also get the extra bit down here as well. So the extra double-sided bit, which is another Torx bit and security Torx at that. Now that will run you $32. I think it's $31.97. Home Depot, Acme Tools, all of them about the same price. And limited lifetime warranty on that as well. So that's your typical 1/4-inch drive ratcheting security bit set, 27-in-1. Now let's move on to the Milwaukee 48-22-2935. And this is their precision security bit set, and it's magnetic as well. So you get the smaller drive, precision drive handle here, rotating knob here on the end. And one of the cool things about this, aside from it being magnetic as well, is you can also pull this out. So you kind of have a shorty design, pull this out, flip it around, and then we have a longer driver as well. And then in the bits in here, we have everything from square drive We have everything from square drive. We have a triangle. We have the spanner sets right here. We also have what they call a standoff, which looks a little bit like a Phillips. I don't know if we can get a close-up of that, but it's more of kind of a flat Phillips with a little point sticking out the end. I believe they call that a standoff. And then we have what they call the Y-type, which is exactly what it sounds like. It looks like a Y, so it's kind of a three-legged approach there. And then some Phillips bits, more security Torx, security hex, and then some straight slot or standard bits as well. So a large assortment here of drives, and also pentalobes as well. So your 5-sided Torx are somewhere in here as well. So you get a couple of pentalobes as well. And this kit is going to run you $35 for this precision kit. And again, these are the type tips that many times when you need it, it's kind of a do or die situation without having to kill the fastener. But it's nice to have one place where you can go to and get everything. Also nice to have a kind of a toolkit to hold all this as well. And you also get a lifetime warranty on this as well, limited lifetime warranty. And then last up, this is the 14-in-1 precision multi-bit screwdriver. It's not the same as this one here. This is a little bit larger, not too much larger, but maybe a little bit. And a little bit larger knob here on the end, but still a rotating knob on the end. And basically all your bits are contained right here in the main shaft of the screwdriver. So this is removable. You can pull this out, you can flip it around. And on one end, you get a 1/4-inch drive right here. So I don't think you can see the markings there, but that's 1/4-inch drive. And then on the opposite end, this is a 7/32, and it's marked on each end, which is which. And then on each end of those, you have double-sided tips. And when I was saying that one was not so much a security bit driver set, this is the one. I mean, the couple of Torx bits, there's Phillips and straight slot or standard. And then over here, so the Torx bits are security, so they have the hole in the middle of them. But that's really only the security bits you have, is basically the Torx on either side right here. And so you get the security Torx there. And then on the other end is your Phillips and your standard slotted screwdriver. Now this is only going to run you about 16 bucks. I think it's $15.97. Again, we checked it at several places with the same pricing. Very handy set, just not so much on the security bit side, especially on your specialty stuff. Might get you by for the security Torx, but not for your other crazy stuff like pentalobes and Y-types and spanners and that sort of thing. So, but only 16 bucks and another limited lifetime warranty. Well, that's it. Real quick video. Just wanted to show you some different ideas when it comes to security bits and being able to kind of find everything all in one spot there. And again, 16 bucks here, $35, and then $32 here.